Everybody. Thanks for coming to class. I'm Kathleen. If for some reason you don't know who I am, but thanks for showing up. All classes are donation based, so there's info on how to donate just below the video. Hope you're having a good day. That's all I got. All right. We'll get started today in child's pose. Oh, if you have any requests for class, like even next week, type something in the chat box or send me a message. I'll set up a sequence for you. We'll start in child's pose. Draw your knees wide. Bring your big toes to touch. Sit back onto your heels and rest your forehead down onto the earth. If your forehead's hovering, you can sit on a block or slide a block underneath your forehead or any type of prop, a blanket or a pillow. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, fill up. Out through your mouth, sigh out your air. One more, inhale. Big exhale. And then when you're ready, breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Use this next moment, these next few breaths to settle in. Take a breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands over to the right, finding a side body stretch. Drop your left shoulder, gaze underneath your right armpit. Keep pushing your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, center. Exhale, crawl your hands over to the left. Drop your right shoulder, gaze under your left shoulder, staying with your breath. Inhale, back to child's pose. Push up into a tabletop. Walk your knees under your hips. Get your wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Slide your heart forward. Extend your tailbone to the sky. Exhale, cat. Round and curl your spine. Can you pull your core in as you do this? Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. And keep moving through your cow cat. Find a neutral spine. Send your right leg back. Flex your toes. And then as if you're stamping your heel on the wall behind you, really fire on your back quads. From here, start to pulse up an inch, down an inch, working from your glute, working from your hamstring. Keep pushing the earth away. Your core is still engaged. Then bend your right knee, hug your heel in big circles through your hip joint. Both directions. Extend your right leg long. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop knee to the earth. Inhale, draw your left leg back. Flex your toes down. Find the activation through your left leg. Then start to pulse. Keep pulling your core up into the ear. That'll support your spine as you work through your glutes, your legs. And bend your knee, hug your heel in. Circular movements through your SI joint, your hip joint this time. Other side, other way. Send your left leg back, inhale. Tabletop, exhale. Get your knees right under your hips. Keep the tops of your feet down so your toes are untucked. And then hover your knees a few inches off of the earth. So floating tabletop with a different variation in your feet. Scoop your belly in. Push the earth away so you feel that rounded back, your cat spine. Can you lift your hips 2 inches? Lift your hips 2 more inches. And then down dog, tuck your toes, send your hips high. Press firmly through your palms, your knuckles, your fingertips. Keep your feet where they're at, ragdoll the back of your mat, crawl your hands back towards your toes. Bend your knees a lot, hang heavy here. You can grab for opposite elbow creases. Let your head and neck release. Let your grip go. Crawl forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, shift forward to a high plank. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. You can always tap your left knee to the earth for tabletop. And then slide your knee over to your left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. A few more times. Stay connected to your breath, even though your movement might be a little more quick. Your left knee can always tap down. One more time each side. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent, Anjaneyasana. Tap your left knee to the earth. Send your arms up overhead or hands to your front thighs. You add gentle pressure. Stamp your front foot into the earth. Think about sliding your front heel towards the back of your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky if they aren't yet there. Exhale, half split, straighten your front leg. Flex your toes towards your face. Fold over your front thigh. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to. One more breath out. Inhale, crawl forward, low lunge. High plank, exhale, step your right foot back. Coming into side plank, your right hand is your base, or your right forearm if you want to take some pressure off your wrist. Open up, you can tap your right knee down or bring your left foot forward for a little more support. Maybe you lift your top leg. Option to pulse here as well. Keep a micro bend in your bottom elbow. One more breath in. Exhale, back to high plank. Shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest. Pull your core in as you push your pelvis down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, chest lifts, belly pulls up. Exhale to the earth. One more time. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop to your knees, or reverse plank, reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Option to drop your right knee down and then slide it over to the right elbow. Left elbow, right elbow. Moving at your own pace. Can you keep your hips lifted here? So your left hip might want to drop down a bit. Bring it back up in line with your right. Then push your mat away so you've got that rounded upper spine. One more time each side. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, step through, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Tap your right knee down, arms to the sky, or hands to your front thigh. Option to take some shoulder rolls here, letting tension melt away from your upper body. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg, fold over your left thigh. Inhale, crawl forward. Exhale, step back, high plank. Coming into side plank, your left hand is your base. Inhale, open up. You can drop into any variation in your legs you'd like, or maybe you lift your top leg, taking those pulses. Keep your hips stacked. Draw your right hip forward on top of your left. One more inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Full locust pose. Send your arms out, palms face down. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your arms if it feels okay in your back. Lift your legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Tuck your chin slightly so you've got that curve in your neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, you lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Let's go 2 more here, working your core, the muscles along your spine. And release. Hands by your low ribs, tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten your spine. Use your core to parallel your chest to the earth. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then bend your knees if you need to here. Grab for your ankles or your heels and gently pull your chest towards your thighs using your upper arms, not your head, not your neck, not your shoulders. Release your grip. You'll rise to stand however you choose. You can curl up one bone at a time. Hands by your sides at the top. Take shoulder rolls up and back, squeezing your shoulders up toward your ears and then down. Other way. And find center. Send your hands back behind you. Inhale, chest expansion. Interlace your hands. Puff up your chest. Feel your fists away from your low spine. Find an opening from behind your heart. So maybe a little back bend here. Keep your core pulling in anytime you're backward bending. One more breath in. Option to keep your grip. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you bend your knees as you lower. This time, squeeze your palms up and forward. Keep tension out of your neck. One more exhale. Right into your halfway lift. Inhale, flatten your spine. Exhale, high plank to low plank push-up if you're ready, or stick to cobra pose, lower down. You can add in push-ups. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, push up or straight to down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands behind you, chest expansion. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga push up or down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Lift your chest, send your arms high. You can always tap your left knee to the earth if you'd like. Get your shoulders right over your hips. An option to hold in stillness or hover your left knee a couple inches off of the earth, working for a 90-degree bend in each thigh, each knee, and then option to pulse here. Push through the entire base of your front foot. So it's a tiny movement, really working in your quads. 2 breaths. And inhale, arms up, high crescent. Exhale, back bend, cactus out your arm. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two, open up, widen your stance, bend into your front lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior, reach up and back, taking your side bend stretch. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left hand high. Keep pushing firmly through both feet. And then press your back foot into the earth. You might even feel a stretch through your side body as you do that. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the earth, spin your back heel to the sky. Inhale, twist, send your right hand high, pull your core in, and then press your hamstring, your left hamstring to the ceiling, so your back leg is active. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Inhale, three-legged dog, send your right leg back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through, low lunge. Inhale, back to high crescent. Arms come up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms hinge forward at your hips. Flip your palms down and roll your shoulders away from your face as you open through your heart. Send more weight towards your front foot. Pull your core in. One more breath out. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low. Your feet can be together or hip bones distance apart. Lengthen your tailbone down, and then you pulse here. Dropping your hips, lifting your hips, really working into the legs. Keep tension out of your shoulders, out of your face. One more inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank or down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest, arms come up, get your shoulders over your hips. Maybe this is where you stay, or hover your right knee, find the 90-degree bend in each thigh. An option to pulse, lifting and lowering, warming up your quads, your legs. Stay with your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And inhale, high crescent. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Really widen your stance, challenge your front lunge so that your front heel meets the inside arch of your back foot. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reverse warrior, side bend stretch rather than a back bend here. And keep your front knee over your ankle. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right hand high. Push back through both feet. Roll your heart open, roll your right hip back. Breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the earth, spin your back heel high. Inhale, twist. Draw your core in as you open up, twist from your mid to upper back. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Draw your knee to your chest with the strength of your core. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms hinge forward. Get your back leg as straight as you can and then really come high onto your back toes, almost as if you're going to lift them off of the earth. Stamp your front foot into your mat. One more breath out. Inhale, chair pose, feet together or hip bones distance. If your feet are separated, your knees are separated. And then you pulse. Second time around here, dropping your hips, lifting your hips. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your version of your push-up. And then 6 to 8 breaths in the resting pose of your choice. Child's pose, how we started class. Maybe you stay in your down dog. Option to take some push-ups or hold a plank pose. Three breaths, and then we'll flow through our sun bee. Linking each breath to movement, picking up the pace. 2 breaths. You can always stay in child's pose or take a break when you'd like. If you're flowing downward facing dog, push into your hands, tuck your toes, send your hips high. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop, step, or jump back. Push up or down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, taking your push-up. One more time through each side. Take a break if you need. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Back bend, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we meet in down dog. One more side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, twist. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then shift forward to high plank. We'll get this over with. So plank hold here. You can choose to stay in your high plank. Maybe you drop down to your forearm plank. We're doing 2 full minutes. Take a break whenever you need to. Your knees can tap down at any point. You'll still be working your core. Draw your belly in, activate your quads, and then push your palms or your forearms down. So your upper back is rounded a bit here. Connect to your breath. You can sigh out your air. Take some movement if you'd like. Option to hold your plank, or in 5 seconds, we'll turn this into a side plank. Your left hand is your base to start in 3, 2, 1. Option for side plank, left hand or forearm down, open up to the right. Your bottom knee can tap the earth, your top foot can tap the earth. Maybe you lift your top leg and pulse, or take some hip dips. 10 seconds here, and then we're back to our plank. In 3, plank in 2, and 1. Plank pose, holding here for another 10 seconds, and then we'll turn this into our side plank on the right side. In 3, side plank 2, side plank 1, open it up. Any version here that you took on the other side. 10 seconds, and then you're back to plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank hold. You've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Your knees can tap down. Take a break if you need it. You're down to 15. Get creative with your movement. Find something that feels good despite the challenge here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Rest for a moment. Your forehead can come to your forearms or gaze one way. Sphinx pose, push up under your forearms. Get your shoulders right over your elbows, stretch through your low belly. Keep your shoulders out of your ears so your neck is long. You can tuck your chin a little here. Lower all the way down to the earth. Interlace your hands behind you, chest expansion, or full locust with your arms out to a T if that feels better. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, peel your fists away from your low back. Option to lift your legs. Pull your core in as you push your pelvis down. And think about sliding your knuckles towards your heels. Take a breath in, but keep your grip. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, up. All the way down, release. Gaze in the opposite direction or hands underneath your forehead. Forehead underneath your forearms. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Tuck your toes. Inhale to your knees for tabletop or reverse push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Shorten your stance. Get your entire back foot rooted into the earth and then bend into your lunge from there. Option for a chest expansion, and release your hands behind you. Cross your right thumb on top. And release your grip. Send your arms up. Grab for your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale. Exhale, side bend up and over to the right. So really challenging your balance here. You've got to press your back heel into the earth and squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, center. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, pyramid pose. Fold forward. Hands to your mat or your blocks or your fingertips. If your back heel lifts, step it forward. You want to feel this stretch behind your right leg. If it's too much, bend your right knee as much as you need to. If you want a little more, reach back, grab for your left hamstring, calf, or ankle. Step onto your right foot, standing splits, exhale. You can grab on, challenging your balance. Take your calf in one hand or both. Drop your gaze towards your shin, or even handstand hops here. And pull your core in, parallel your chest to the earth. Maybe your hands stay rooted into your mat or hands to heart center, challenging your balance. Keep your hips level and even. Bend your left knee, hug your heel in towards your glute, and then start to stamp your heel into the sky. You can bend your standing leg as much as you need to. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend your right knee, tuck your left knee behind your right calf. Weight is in your right heel. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squat. Inhale. Exhale. 4 more. Take your time, move with your breath. Always an option to come back to your standing splits. This time you lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge, land softly, bend your front knee right into your wide-legged fold to the left, prasarita. Turn your toes in, fold over your thighs. Your hands tap to the earth, or maybe you grab on, pulling your chest towards your thighs. You've got a few breaths to take whatever variation you'd like here. Send your arms out to a T or to your low back for a little more support. Draw your core in, bend your knees a little, then you rise, come all the way up. Toes out, heels in, exhale, horse squat. And we're gonna focus on the opening in your hips. So lean forward, bring your chest parallel to the earth, and then push your palms into your inner thighs. Take a breath in, roll your shoulders down your back. Exhale, twist to the front. So we're twisting, but at the same time, use your left hand to push into your inner thigh. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale, center one more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Sit a little lower. And then rise all the way up. Warrior two to the front. Bend into your friendly. Rotate your front toes forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand down, left hand high. Maybe circles through your top shoulder or half bind, option for a full bind as well. Opening through your shoulder joint. You push a little more weight into your back foot, especially the pinky toe side. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, high to low plank or down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Lift your chest, arms come up. Get your back heel rooted into the earth. Maybe that means shortening your stance and then also separating your feet a little. Option for chest expansion, interlace your hands behind you. Your left thumb crosses on top. Peel your fists away from your low spine. And arms come up, inhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Exhale, side bend up and over to the left. Keep pushing through your back foot as you hug your inner thighs together. Breath out. Inhale, rise, straighten your front leg. Exhale, pyramid pose, fold forward. Step more weight in your left leg, bend your left knee a little, standing splits, exhale. Option to keep your hands rooted or hands to heart center for a little more challenge. Bend your right knee, hug your heel in, and then stamp your right heel to the sky, working from your glute. Extend your right leg back. Exhale, Shiva squat, bend into your left knee, right knee taps back. Inhale, lift with your core. Exhale, squat. Hands can always come to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squat. You've got 4 more. Push through the entire base of your left foot as you lift. So then you're lifting up and out of your hips rather than dumping weight into your left hip joint. Maybe one more. And exhale, low lunge, bend your left knee, tap your right toes back, Prasarita to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Toes turn in, heels out. Take what you need. You can make your way upside down here if you'd like. And toes turn out, heels in, Balasana frog squat. Sit low, rock weight, side to side here. You can also sit on a block or a pillow. Push your elbows into your inner thighs, feel the stretch through your adductors, your inner hips. And send your arms out in front of you, palms face up. Push through your feet, pull your pelvic floor in. Inhale, rise as slowly as you can. And warrior two, exhale, turn your left toes forward. Open up, find your solid base, your solid stance. Extended side angle, left hand down, right hand high, working into whatever variation here you did on the other side. Shoulder rolls, half bind, full bind. Two more breaths. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, hold. Maybe you pulse for 4, 3, 2, lizard lunge. Step your right foot all the way to the top right edge of your mat. You can tap your left knee down or stay lifted. Option to drop down to your palms, your forearms. And push up onto your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Bring your right knee back to your right upper arm. Hold for 4, pulse 3, 2, 1. Kick it back, down dog. Option for a push up or hang out in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, holding. Option to pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lizard lunge. Left foot to the top, left edge. Both hands are inside your left foot. Push up to your palms. Tuck your back toes. Bring your left knee back to your left elbow or upper arm for a 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick it back. Push up or down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Malasana frog squat. Sit in between your heels. Second set here. Option to work on the opening in your inner hips or take crow pose if you'd like. You can find some movement in your arms, opening up through one hand and the other. Meeting in a forward fold, lift your hips high, rotate your toes forward, your feet are hip bones distance apart. 6 breaths in the forward fold of your choice. And maybe it's Padangusthasana with your peace fingers around your big toes, or Padahastasana with your hands under your feet. You can grab a hold of your ankles, your calves, or the backs of your legs. Release any grip you have. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Then hands by your sides, roll out your ankles, your shoulders, your wrists. We'll take hand to big toe pose. You can also take tree pose if you prefer. So if you're taking tree, your left foot is your base to start. Your right foot comes to your ankle, your calf, or your upper thigh, and then play around with your balance from there. If you're taking hand to big toe, bring your right knee in line with your right hip, flex your toes towards the sky. You can always stay with the bent knee variation with your right hand on your knee or your inner thigh. If you want the bind, take your right peace fingers, wrap them around your right big toe, and then stand tall. Your spine is long. Option to stay and hold here. Maybe you extend your right leg out long, but notice if you're rounding forward to find that extension. Instead, stay with the bent knee or use some sort of prop, a towel or a strap on your foot to allow the length through your spine. An option to open up, send your right leg out, maybe your left arm out. You can gaze towards your left hand. If you're in tree pose, try gazing towards the sky. One more breath out. Inhale back to center, both feet to the earth, wherever you're at. Let that side go. And then we'll take that on the other side. Your right foot is your base. Ensure everything's stacked, your hip, knee, and ankle. Tree pose, go for it. Left foot to ankle, calf or upper thigh. Just avoid pushing into your knee joint. If you're coming into hand to big toe, your left knee's in line with your hip. Option to stay, or peace fingers around your left big toe. Stand tall. Push through your right foot, so you're creating length. Option to extend your left leg long. See how that feels. You can always come back to the bent knee variation. And then with your core engaged, your pelvic floor engaged, maybe you open up. Send your right arm out. Gaze to your right hand. Two breaths. If you're in tree, try closing your eyes. And then back to center. Feet to the earth, shake it out. Maybe bring your hands to your low back, press your thumbs into your lumbar spine, your sacrum, give it a little massage. And inhale, arms come up, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, push up to down dog. We're coming into pigeon pose of your choice. Half pigeon on the right with your right knee to your right wrist, or supine pigeon on your back with your left foot planted, your right ankle over your left thigh. You can absolutely take full pigeon or fire log with your shins stacked from a seated position. Both feet are flexed. Four breaths. Stay as long as you like, or slowly push back into tabletop or down dog. If you're on your back, switch out your legs. If you're in a seated position, plant your feet. Drop your knees right to left. And then you'll do that on the other side. If you feel any pain or discomfort in your knees, flip onto your back. Four breaths. And when you're ready, tabletop or down dog. And we'll all meet in a tabletop. Option to stay here and thread the needle from a tabletop. You'll slide your right arm underneath. Your right ear comes to the earth. You can straighten your left arm and push your palm down. If you prefer, thread the needle from your belly. Go for it. Slide your right arm underneath your chin. Gaze down to the earth. One more breath out. Inhale, slide your right arm out from underneath you. Option with a counter stretch, right arm to the sky. And then other side. As you're ready, your left arm draws through this time. Full round of breath. And slide your left arm out. Take the counter stretch. We're all going to meet on our bellies, taking a quad stretch. So come down to the earth and then push back into your forearm so your chest is lifted. Bring your right forearm in line with the top of your mat. Bend your left knee, option to stay or reach back, grab for your foot, hug your heel in. Stretching through the quads. We did a lot of work, the quads and legs today. Push your left thigh down. So your entire left side pushes into the earth. And release other side. Switch out your arms. Bend your right knee, option to stay or reach back. Grab a hold. Hug your heel towards your glute as you stamp your right thigh into the earth. Gently release. Press yourself up to a seat. Setting up for a seated twist. Bring your left heel in towards your right glute. So left heel into your right glute. Your right foot comes up and over your left thigh. If this is too much, straighten your left leg forward to the front of the room. Bring your right hand back behind you. Use your right fingertips kind of as a kickstand to create length through your spine. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist over to the right. You can hook your left elbow on the outside of your thigh, or use your left forearm to hug your knee into your chest. And get your spine as long as you can. Breath in. Exhale, center. Take your counter stretch, your counter twist. And then back to center. Switch out your legs. Your right heel comes into your left glute. Your left thigh draws up and over your right thigh. You can always straighten your right leg forward. Bring your left fingertips back behind you. Send your right hand high with the intention of creating length. Inhale. Exhale, you twist. Use each exhale to draw your core in. Breath in. Exhale, unwind, counter twist, counter stretch. And unwind your legs. Send your legs out long in front of you. You can sit on a block or a pillow if you're tighter through your back or your hamstrings. Just take a breath in. Exhale, seated forward fold. Fold forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Feel the stretch not only in your legs, but also in your spine. Your head and neck release. And let your grip go. Curl all the way up. And then all the way back. Hug your knees in. Happy baby pose. Grab for the outside edges of your feet, ankles, or calves. Let your head, neck, and shoulders ground to the earth. Release your grip. Send your legs to the sky. Maybe this is where you stay in more of a restorative variation. You can bend your knees. If you've got a block, you can even slide it underneath your low back. And taking this from a supported bridge position. Otherwise, shoulder stand. You're going to lift your hips, bring your elbows to the earth, and then your hands to your back. So your arms are supporting you here. And just stay with elevated legs. If you have plow pose in your practice and you can come there safely and comfortably, go for it. Few breaths here with your legs lifted. Keep pushing down into your arms and your shoulders so you're not dumping weight into your head and neck. And then hands stay on your low back or by your sides like brakes. Lower down one bone at a time. And then once you're there, feet to the earth, knock your knees in. there's any final movement you need, take that now, or set up for your final resting pose. Allow your in a little more air. And exhale, release, let it go. Notice any distractions that come to the surface, any thoughts that flow in. And when that happens, come back to the feeling of your breath or the sensation of the earth underneath you. I encourage you to stay resting for as long as you can. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. Namaste.